Welcome back. It's Utilities Week, and this is the first of 5 videos focusing on the 30 utility companies in the S&P 500 index. So let's get started. We're going to be doing a broad geographic overview of these companies, their natural monopolies, so I've added the electric distribution territories to the map, and let's take a quick look. We'll start back in the Bay Area, and I'll just point out that PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric Company, PCG is the stock symbol. One of the giant utilities of the West Coast. Most people have heard of it, either because of the massive build out of data centers and AI and the power demand associated with that, and also the fire risk. We see here in the imagery that, the dry areas, the forested and mountain areas of Northern California pose a major fire risk, and that's a big challenge for companies like PG&E. So moving across the country here, I'll quickly point out that PacifiCorp, the giant utility owned by Berkshire Hathaway here in Omaha, is not one of the members of the index, but it's still very important and significant. Also a major fire risk there to PacifiCorp. Also wanted to take a look at the Texas area, especially Houston, because this is where most of our energy companies are located. Most of the pipelines run down here, and it's interesting to see that CenterPoint Energy is the utility serving the Houston metro and also all of that industry in that area. So working our way up to the East Coast, last one that I'll cover here is take a look at PG, the New Jersey utility, relatively small service territory. They do gas as well. One thing I want to point out is these are electric territories. There's gas companies owned by these utilities as well for the most part. My focus is going to remain on the electric side because there's more going on there. So PG, that's the service territory, the industrial corridor of New Jersey here. And if I switch back to my imagery very quickly, just want to point out some of the keystone assets like the nuclear power plants that are powering that service territory and also generating a lot of interest from investors because of the importance of nuclear power generation as the demand on this grid continues to increase. So let's get to our daily updates because on Friday, August 1st, utilities actually outperformed most of the other sectors in the market. So in this dashboard, we're looking at the utility companies on the left-hand side. They are ranked by their percentage gain. Pretty big surprise here. American Water up, let's see, what is that? 3.91%. So that's a pretty good gain for American Water and also a pretty good gain for Dominion in Richmond, Virginia. And this is another area with a ton of data center build out within the service territory. Now here on the right hand side, we've got a pie chart breakdown of market cap of each of these companies so we can see the real giants being NextEra, Constellation, which is power generation. They don't have a service territory. Southern Company, Duke, PG, pretty big actually. So finally, we'll take a look at the entire S&P 500, how the index performed on Friday, August 1st. Just had to update my dashboard there. And we can see American Water there is number 5 in the entire index. So pretty impressive performance from American Water. We can look at some of the losers on the day, notably Coinbase. So this is a crypto associated company, and we can see here in Manhattan most of the financial companies have posted losses for Friday. But Coinbase down 16.7%. So that's going to conclude our first utilities focused video. Really appreciate your time. Really appreciate you taking a look at this content. If you want to learn more, if you want to know who I am or why I'm doing this, check out the first video of the series. And follow me on LinkedIn. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.